welcome to my channel. Hey, I hope you're ready, because I am, and I'm Josie Wells, and I'm ready to give you information on great wine that's under $21.99. So as I mentioned, my name is Josie Wells, and I have been drinking wine for approximately 10 years. And I actually had my first wine, which was a white Zinfandel, and I actually got it from like a BP gas station. I didn't have much knowledge of wine at the time, and that to me was like the best wine that I ever had. But of course, since then I've continued to grow. And now that I live in Florida, I find myself drinking a whole lot of Chardonnay. Chardonnay is crisp, it's clean, it's cold, it's wonderful, and it's actually one of my favorites now. My second favorite is going to be another one that I'm showing you today, and it's Cabernet Sauvignon. And Cabernet that's a great wine too. I like full body. Many people drink Chardonnays, many people drink Cabernets, but Cabernet is the #1 selling wine. So like I said, I started out drinking wine in the gas station. It's been about 10 years now. I've had a lot of good wine and a lot of bad wine. I've had a lot of pricey wine and a lot of cheap wine. And what I've found in my experience is that you really don't have to spend a lot of money to have great wine. So what I hope to do is feature wine between $21.99 and right about $9.99. And I think somewhere in between there we can find really good wine. So what I would tell you, the first thing to do is get some wine from Total Wine. And while you're there, pick up this book. It is so handy. It tells you about all different types of wine. It gives you a description and even tells you what type of glasses that you should use when you're serving wine. It tells you the actual temperatures that you should serve the wine in. And it's just a great resource for people who are beginning to buy wine and actually want to explore wine. I found a lot of great wines in here myself, and I love Total Wine. Another place where I get my wine from here, again living in Florida, is ABC Spirits that we have. Great selections of wine there. The people in there are super friendly. They give you information, and also about ABC, they actually take the wine back if you don't like it. Now, keep in mind you can't drink half the bottle, but if you have a sip of the wine and you realize you don't like it, they'll take it back and you can get another bottle of wine. And of course, there's some stipulations on that. It has to be certain wines that are marked, I think, with their code, only that they make, to make sure you're not buying wine from somewhere else and trying to bring it back. But it's actually really great for someone who's starting out to drink wine, because if you find a wine that you don't like, you can take it back and you can get another one. Now, the thing about wine is people say you have to have red wine with beef and red pasta. You have to have a white wine with chicken and Alfredo and white sauces. But it's really up to you what you like. I mean, I've had Cabernet with chicken before, fried chicken, and then I've had Chardonnay with Alfredo. So it's really all about what you like and what you prefer. Also, when you're buying wine, make sure you're looking on the back to see what kind of berry it is, what kind of grape it is, what they're putting in the wine. Because I found that I don't like cherries, and any time that I buy a wine that has cherries in it, I always have this little bitter taste in the back, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't look. I bet you it's cherry, and it always is cherries. If you don't like blackberries, you're going to notice the different taste in each wine though. So the blackberry may be mixed differently with this wine, but I found in my experience, if I don't like cherries, it doesn't matter how you mix it or what you mix it with. I still do not like it. All right, so let's get started today. So today I have this Bogle Chardonnay, which I brought from, actually I got this from Walmart. Now in Florida we have a Walmart liquor store, and you can get all this liquor and you can get great wines from there. I brought this Bogle for $9.47. And it is really one of my favorites. It's really oaky. It's really light. It's so crisp. It's very drinkable. And I think you would like it. So Now this is the wine glass that you should actually be drinking Chardonnay from. I drink all my wine out of this glass, which is the Cabernet or red wine glass. But I just wanted to show you guys the appropriate wine. A lot of people throw the wine around the glass or whatever. You don't have to really do all that. I do think it's important to let the wine get air though. It really helps bring out the flavors. That's why I have the white wine sitting in here. This is absolutely one of the best wines. Now, like I said, it's very oaky, but it's not overpowering. It's semi-sweet. It's just great. I mean, I can really see this going with definitely Alfredo. Being that it's a little sweet, I probably wouldn't have it with a red sauce, but I can see you having it with a steak if you wanted to. But being that it's semi-sweet, I would probably definitely stick to chicken, fish, clear pastas, anything like that, like a mushroom sauce, a white wine sauce, anything like that. But this really has become to be one of my favorite wines. I used to hate Chardonnay. Like, I was strictly like a Merlot drinker for a long time. But then when I moved down here to hot Florida, I just started drinking cooler wine because it's always so hot. And this can be heavy at times. But I definitely recommend that you get this. It's awesome, and I know you'll love it. And you can leave me your comments at the bottom of the video if you don't like it, or if you want me to mention something about it. I definitely will. So definitely get this. Now, you can get this from Walmart, Total Wine, ABC, Spirits. You can also get this from Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, Publix, and I'm sure any area that you're in. This is really common wine. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So this one here is actually not my favorite, but I still wanted to feature it because it's still a good wine. And like I said, depending on what your taste is, you may like it. This one is not as heavy as I like it to be. It tends to be a little thin is what I call it. I like it to be more full body. I would probably say this maybe is medium body. But it has great taste. The reason that I don't care for it too much is because it is a little thin. Now this Chateau Michelle, I also got this from Walmart, and this was about $15.98. Still under $21, still a great drinkable wine, but like I said, it's a little thin. And you may like this if you're actually just starting out to drink wine, because it's very drinkable. And it doesn't have any, it doesn't leave any kind of residue on your palate or anything. So it's really good. It's just a little too thin for me. But for the price, $16, I would definitely recommend it. So I hope you liked the information that I gave you today. And again, this is my first video, so I'm very excited and a bit nervous. But hopefully you will subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm Josie Wells. And I look forward to hearing your comments, and I hope that you stop by and see me again. Anyway, it's about my time now. Don't cry, but you can whine. Bye.